Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw a star time sprout from Dandy's World. So we're going to get started with our eyes, and we're going to start on the left hand side drawing in a nice big circle. Let's leave a gap in the center moving over on the right, and we're just going to line that up at the same height, replicating that. Let's move down now, and we're going to draw in another circle for the pupil. We're going to move across again on the right hand side, replicating that. Now let's move over in the top left hand corner. Let's draw in our last circle for our eye for the highlight. And then we're just going to color in our pupil black. Now let's move down and draw in the mouth. So we're going to start in the center, curving this line down and across towards the right. We're going to curve this out in the corner, curving this around, back through towards the middle, and then we'll flip over on the right, and we're just going to replicate that. Let's draw on the teeth. So we're going to arch this line out on the left, replicating that on the right. Let's step up. We're going to draw in two small circles, one on the left-hand side, moving across, one on the right. Let's move up right in the center. We're going to draw in our last circle. Now let's move up and draw in the hair. So right in the center, coming over on the left, we're going to curve this line down and through towards the right. Let's curve this line out and back through on the left. And then we're going to move down on the right, curving this down towards our eye, and then back around and in on the side. Let's close off the head. So on the top, we're going to curve this line out, replicate that on the right. Now from here, starting from that corner, we're going to curve this line around and through towards the bottom, and we're just going to end this at roughly the same height. Let's close off the bottom of the face. So we're going to start on the left-hand side, arching this around and through. Now we're going to draw some stars on the cheek. So we're going to start on the top, curving this up and down for the top point of our star, right below our eye. We're going to draw one coming out towards the left. We'll do the same, drawing in another point coming out towards the right. Let's draw one coming down on a diagonal on the left, bringing that in towards the middle. And then from that point in the center, we're going to bring this back around and through to close off the star. Let's continue the rest of the hair. So on the left-hand side, we're going to arch this line around and down. Right in the center from that point, we're going to curve this line up, continuing to bring this down on the right. And then again from that point, we're going to curve this out and back in on the side. Let's move down directly in the center, and we're going to draw on a star again. So we're going to draw on the top point, bringing that down. On the left and right hand side, drawing in another point coming out towards the side. And then again on the left hand side, bringing this out towards a diagonal, in towards the center. And then from the center, bringing this out on a diagonal and back in on the right. Let's draw on the scarf on the top. So we're going to curve this line in on both sides. And then dropping down again, arching this line out and through towards the center. Now in the left-hand side of the scarf, we're going to bring this line up. We're going to do the same thing on the right. And then stepping over again, let's replicate that one more time. Now we're going to draw in the cloak coming out behind. So we're going to curve this line out on the right, again on the left. We're going to start from that corner, curving this over and through. Let's move over on the side now. We're going to curve this around and in towards the center. Let's drop down now, drawing in the torso. We're going to arch this line around, flattening that out in the middle. We're going to replicate that on the right, joining that together in the center. Let's step up. We're going to curve this line across from left to right. Now let's draw on the arms. So on both sides, we're going to draw a diagonal line coming out. For the thumb, we're going to arch this down and through towards the top. Now on the side from that corner, curving this around, and we're going to bring that back in. And then from that corner, we're just going to draw in a small line coming in towards the arm, if there's a little gap. Let's draw on the legs. From the center, stepping over on the left, we're going to draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right, ending that at the same height. You're going to step across even further now, replicating that again, also ending that at the same height. And then to close off the cloak behind, we're just going to continue to curve this in towards our legs, closing that off in the center. Now let's come down for the legs. We're going to close that off by arching that line through. Then we're going to draw in the boots. On the left-hand side, we're going to arch this line down and in. Do the same on the left-hand side, leaving a small gap in the middle. And then we're going to move across on the right and left-hand side, replicating that. Let's close off the bottom now. So on the side, we're going to arch this line around, flattening that out, bringing that over and back in towards the corner. We're going to replicate that on the right-hand side. And that is it. That's how you draw Star Time Sprout from Dandy's World. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.